Okay, let's be honest. How many of you have ever spent money on marketing and wondered, does this even work? Or maybe you're struggling to justify your budget to your bosses. And you know how it is, everyone wants results, but nobody wants to waste money. Today I'm going to show you a simple 4-step strategy that helps you know exactly where to invest and how to get concrete, reliable results. And of course, you can apply this right away, whether it's you, your colleagues, or your marketing team. You know how it is. Do you see companies spending thousands of euros on ads and still not seeing any concrete results? They might get likes, views, engagement, but not real clients, or very few clients compared to their expectations and the investments they've made. And the bad part is that there's no clear strategy and you don't know what to measure. But the good news is that there is a way to do smart marketing, just like successful brands do, without throwing money out the window. So let's see how they do marketing. The first step I want to show you is understanding your business objectives, meaning you need to know exactly what you want to achieve before you spend a single euro. You know how it is. If you want more customers for your store, your campaigns need to be designed to convert, not just to collect likes. That means every banner, every video, every kind of marketing activation you have needs to have a final goal, and that goal should be conversion. You can't just put up a banner and then do nothing or stop following up with people or not do a strong retargeting campaign for them. You always need to have a marketing funnel. Let's see how this looks when applied in reality. And those who did this very well and got results were the people at AFT Beauty who realized that in order to increase sales, they needed to invest more in marketing. So they raised their budget to 25% of net sales and focused on TikTok, Twitch, and Roblox. Their result? A 71% increase in sales. They used the kind of strategy that really changes the game. All of this was possible because their objectives were very clear to every team member involved and because they allocated budgets to the platforms that mattered to their audience. The second step is creating a metric framework. And this is where people make mistakes most often. They do marketing and then ask themselves, okay, but did it work or not? You need to have clear KPIs both in the short term and the long term. You need to know what your ROI is, what leads you have, what brand awareness, etc. Let me show you how it's done in reality. And the ones who did this are the people at HubSpot who used the race model reach, act, convert, and engage to measure every digital campaign. This way, they know exactly what works, what doesn't, and what they can constantly optimize. And believe me, when you see the numbers like this, everything becomes much clearer and easier to control. Marketing is about numbers. Every activation you do needs to be measurable. Step 3 is balancing demand creation and demand capture. Let me explain a bit. Marketing isn't just about attracting attention, but also about turning that attention into customers and giving them a great experience. A travel agency that adopted this strategy split the budget 50-50 between awareness campaigns and performance campaigns, and the results showed 68% more bookings and a 41% increase in online revenue. So, this aspect of balance is the key to not wasting your budget and achieving real results. Allocating the budget according to the marketing stage is very important, and it can make the difference between success and failure. The last step is communicating the value of the investment. And you know how it is. You can do beautiful marketing, but if no one sees the impact, it all goes to waste. And basically, you can't even have your own report to back yourself up. That's why it's important to look at how bigger brands do this and how they justify their budgets. For example, ALDI launched a campaign called Shop ALDI First and won 3 gold awards. That's because they clearly showed that every euro invested had an impact both in terms of authority and advertising efficiency. This is exactly what you need to do as well when you want to justify your budget. So, to recap these steps, I would say that if you want to invest smartly in marketing and show real impact, you need to first understand the business objectives, create a measurable metric framework, balance demand creation and demand capture for your audience, and clearly communicate the value of the investment. By applying these steps, I believe you'll have a more complex, more holistic framework, and you won't waste money on useless campaigns anymore. You'll be able to justify every euro you invest. So, if you want more marketing tips and if this video has helped you in any way to grow your business, I recommend you subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments how you measure the success of your campaigns or if you think there's anything else that should be added to the list I've already presented.